Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, I am Anna Maria and you are watching Miracle Orchids, the place you can learn everything there is to know about growing orchids. In this video we are going to talk about repotting Phalaenopsis Violacea, and at the end of the video I will give you my care tips for growing Phalaenopsis orchid species. Now this is a warm loving plant, and it does require a bit more sunlight than normal Phalaenopsis, let's say normal hybrids. So I have recently bought this orchid. It is potted into a thingy and it is in moss. So we are going to remove it as gently as we can because we don't want to damage any root. This moss is very decomposed, and when I have received the orchid it had a nitrogen deficiency and magnesium deficiency, but it still has it. You see, the leaves are rather pale and they did green up quite a bit. They were almost half as green as they are now when I have received it about 2 weeks ago. So I think it stayed enough in this decomposed medium. Most probably it has some calcium deficiency as well. I saw no root tip so far, so the decomposing media usually causes calcium deficiency as well, because calcium can be absorbed at higher pHs. So we are going now to cut the dead roots. And the dead roots are these ones, which are hollow, and you can see very easily that they are dead. I only cut the dead parts. Usually Phalaenopsis orchid species are not very keen in producing huge root systems, at least not at a very young age, and this orchid is a young one. Of course it has rebloomed before, it is blooming size, but they can bloom at such a young age. So I want to make sure the orchid recovers well from this horrible medium she grew in the last few years, most probably. And she will get adjusted to its new media quite fast, I assume. She will receive plenty of fertilizer though, because we can see that she was not properly fertilized for a lot of time. And now I am going to spray the orchid with hydrogen peroxide 3% and at first shower it a bit, and we will come back with the actual repotting. Okay guys, and here we are back. I will actually go ahead and pot my Phalaenopsis Violacea in this cute plastic cup that Corina sent me last year, because I just could not find a suitable pot at the shop, so I will use what I already have. These are some reused leca beads which I have sterilized, and now I will just go ahead and fill up the entire pot or cup with leca beads. Just so you know, I have here about I think 3 roots that were aerial, and I will just leave them at the top of the medium. I will not put them inside because they would rot, but at the top of the medium they will have enough air and will survive, but also they will absorb some nutrients and water. And I think this is pretty much all, guys. You can see that the orchid looks quite pretty. I could not fit the aerial roots inside, but anyway, as soon as I will go to a bigger garden shop and I will buy some proper pots, I will put this cute Phalaenopsis into a much more fancy pot, because she produces gorgeous fragrant blooms. Actually, Phalaenopsis Violacea is known to be the most fragrant Phalaenopsis that so far exists, and this is an orchid species, so I don't really think there are Phalaenopsis species which are not yet discovered. So yeah, this orchid likes a warm environment, and she needs just slightly more light than a normal Phalaenopsis. I would say the temperature range would be from maximum or lower 18 Celsius to 30-35 Celsius. As for light, I believe about 2500 to 3500 foot candles would be a good amount of light for it. I know they are easy to rebloom, they usually bloom in summer. Mine had a spike which dried, so I could not see the blooms because when it arrived to me about 2 weeks ago, the spike was already getting dry, but it is flowering size. She needs slightly more humidity than a normal Phalaenopsis, but I think this orchid will be also happy with about 50% humidity, maybe 60%, but she definitely needs a lot more water than a normal Phalaenopsis hybrid. So I think that is pretty much all I have to say right now about its care. If I did not answer any of your questions, please leave them in the comment section below and I will be more than happy to answer them for you. Thank you very much for watching and see you all next time.